Trinity is trapped in visions, reliving the tragic past of a wolf alpha and warlock healer whose love was destroyed by a power-hungry warlock. The warlocks claim Trinity belongs with them, not her alpha, Reese, and have broken their mate bond. They plot revenge against the wolves for past deeds. Trinity recalls stories of the Shadow Circle and sees visions of Luxaria, the warlock's fallen city, destroyed by the Circle's lust for power. She feels a chilling connection to Luxaria's history, wondering if she's a descendant of the warlocks. Reese desperately searches for her. What is Trinity's connection to the past? What do the warlocks want from her? Can Reese save her? Is Trinity who she thinks she is? What are the wolves' past deeds? Will Trinity embrace a warlock heritage? Reese's relentless search had led him deep into the rugged forested mountains, a place whispered about in hushed tones, a place where rumors swirled like the swirling mists, the hidden compound of the warlocks. He moved stealthily through the dense foliage, his movements fluid and silent, like a predator stalking its prey. Night fell swiftly, as it always did in the mountains, cloaking the forest in an eerie silence that was broken only by the rustle of leaves underfoot and the distant hoot of an owl. The air grew colder, the shadows deeper, and Reese's instincts screamed danger, warning him that he was walking into a trap. He approached what looked like an abandoned cabin, its wooden structure weathered and gray, almost swallowed by the surrounding trees. He paused, his senses on high alert, scenting the air cautiously, trying to discern any hint of magic, any trace of his mate. The only scents he could pick up were the earthy smells of the forest, the faint scent of decaying wood, and something else. Something metallic, something that made his wolf growl deep in his chest. Suddenly, as if they had materialized from the very shadows themselves, figures emerged from the darkness, surrounding him with calculated precision. Warlocks. Their eyes gleamed with malevolent intent, reflecting the moonlight like shards of ice. Weapons, some shimmering with arcane energy, others cold and metallic, glinted in the dim light. Reese tensed, every muscle coiling with the anticipation of violence, ready to fight his way out. But he was outnumbered, outgunned. They had been expecting him. "You shouldn't have come here, Alpha." A voice taunted from the darkness, dripping with arrogance and malice. Warlock Ezekiel stepped forward, his features sharp and cruel, a smirk playing on his lips. He held a small, intricately carved wooden box in his hand. Looking for something, he gestured towards the box. "Perhaps your mate?" Reese's blood ran cold, a chill that had nothing to do with the mountain air. He knew then. This was a trap, a carefully orchestrated ambush. They had lured him here, to this isolated location, to distract him, to keep him occupied while they moved Trinity, taking her further away, deeper into their clutches. "Where is she?" Reese growled, his voice low and dangerous. Ezekiel chuckled, a dry, rasping sound. "Patience, Alpha. All in good time. You should know by now that we warlocks don't give anything away for free." He twirled the box in his fingers. "Perhaps a trade is in order?" "What do you want?" Reese demanded, his eyes narrowed. "Information," Ezekiel replied smoothly. "We know you've been sniffing around, asking questions. We want to know what you've learned. And if I tell you?" Ezekiel shrugged. "Then perhaps we'll consider letting her go. Perhaps." "You think you've won, Ezekiel?" Reese said, his voice laced with a dangerous calm. "You think you can keep her from me?" Ezekiel's smirk widened. "We have her, Alpha. You're outnumbered, surrounded. You have no leverage." "You're wrong," Reese said, a hint of steel in his voice. "I have everything to lose, and when a wolf has nothing to lose..." He let the sentence hang in the air, the implication clear. One of the warlocks shifted nervously, his hand twitching towards his weapon. "Don't be foolish, Alpha," Ezekiel sneered. "You can't possibly hope to..." Reese cut him off, his voice rising, his wolf finally breaking free. "You're right about one thing, Ezekiel. I am out of time, so I'll ask you one last time. Where is she?" Ezekiel's eyes narrowed. He could see the change in Reese, the shift from controlled fury to raw, untamed rage. He knew he had pushed him too far. With a growl of frustration, a sound that echoed through the silent forest, a promise of vengeance, Reese retreated into the shadows, disappearing as quickly and silently as he had come. He wouldn't give them the fight they wanted. He wouldn't give them the satisfaction of capturing him. He had seen something in Ezekiel's eyes, a flicker of uncertainty, a hint of fear. The hunt wasn't over. It had only just begun. He would find Trinity, no matter the cost. He would tear apart their world piece by piece if he had to. But he would bring her back, and when he did, they would pay for what they had done. They would pay dearly. Has Reese discovered something that might help him to find his Luna? Why did the Warlocks lure him in a trap, and what is it that they want?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,